just on a very high level, like how a chatbot works. So that might help in understanding the demo later a bit. So basically what is happening when you talk to a chatbot is that the chatbot tries to understand what you are saying. It extracts what we call intents. Those are basically the questions that our chatbot can answer. It tries to match that and find the probability of, okay, probably he's asking about that. And then he generates an answer based on that. And the answer is something that we have also put into the chatbot already. And then when we actually talk about the network of chatbots, what's happening kind of from the user perspective is that when the user inputs a question into the device, and that is basically sent to what we call the brain. And that basically tries to figure out, like, is this a question that I can answer, or is this a question that some other chatbot can answer better? Is this a tax question, or is this a question about Migri content? And based on that, it might then suggest to forward you to the other organization's bot from where you will receive your answer. You'll see this in practice soon. This is not like everybody needs to understand all the details. We don't ourselves understand all the details.
So we basically have 2 use cases, and in between we'll switch. I'll pretend to be someone using the chatbot, and Susanne will narrate, and then we'll switch roles.
So this is Yu Chen, a Chinese businessman currently working in Shanghai. Moved to Finland for about 2 years, together with his family.
So now, yes, a chatbot. Okay, great.
Actually, users had no second thought. They just went on clicking yes.
First permit for me. Thank you. Moi moi. So great, even speaks Finnish.
No matter what, Yu Chen seems to be quite happy with his service for now. And that's also something that we have experienced in the tests with the real users that we managed to do, that people were actually really surprised by the handovers, but also they really said that the bots are easy to understand, it's actionable content that they get, and it's very polite and friendly. And that's exactly what we wanted to reach, so we were very happy with that.
And Priyanka Sharma is a young Indian software tester with 5 years of experience in ICT industry. She also sees living in Finland as an opportunity for personal development. Finland is known as a safe country and has increased its reputation as a startup hub.
So I'll be Priyanka. And apparently they also have a chatbot here.
Quite a long wait, 3 bubbles, and users might be a bit impatient. On the other hand, you have to set the tone of the conversation and inform people about the privacy-related issues, and most importantly, tell them what this bot knows and what it maybe doesn't know.
I'm Indian.
Here's actually an API, so as humans, we expect that the person will consider all the information that is given in the dialogue before they answer. However, the computer doesn't really know what it means to be from India. So here is an API. It's a rule that distinguishes whether a person is a citizen of EU or non-EU countries. And the outcome is that the user is forwarded to 2 different answers depending whether the user is EU or non-EU.
And here seems to be even the link to a place straight away. But I'll come back to this later and first go ahead and talk to the bot for a bit.
Actually, the bot is now offering a transfer. It's a bit different from the one we saw before. It's a proactive transfer because there are things that the users probably are not aware of what you have to take care of when coming to Finland, what the other organizations can offer.
So I'm definitely going to learn something about these tax cards. Okay, so I go to the tax office to get that personal ID code.
So in a conversation, it might be natural to have follow-up questions about the same topic without mentioning the topic again. For instance, you could say, how much would it cost? Instead of saying, how much would residence permit for work for special expert cost? And Kamu will understand the context of the conversation and reply accordingly. Okay, that's it. Priyanka seems to be happy. Kamu seems to be happy. So to wrap up, quite a few things came already in the demo, how users reacted, how those worked. But in general, they felt very happy. They were a bit surprised that they actually got these 2 bots working and answering to them. They trusted the answers fairly well, and they liked the personalities. They felt they were friendly and easy to talk to, which was the goal originally. And they really didn't have any problems with those transfers. They just like went for it straight away.